Patrick's got the pump up music. Here we go, guys.
That's final. Right. It's the Phil's Bar and Grill 500 and under $250 buy-in. Started with how many players started in this, Zach?
47.
47 players. We are down to just 2. The winner is going to take home a very massive prize pool for a sub 500 player to take home more than $5K or have a chance at that in a tournament. Are you kidding me? In Salem, Oregon? What is going on? Thank you, Zach, for putting on this kind of event to where these players have the opportunity to do this. Oh, was that a scratch? Not quite. Very close. And again, I can't see the line, you know, to the rail, so I don't really know exactly. No, it doesn't come out like that, but you know what I mean? Like it's hard to know where the rail is. But I'm pretty sure that cue ball is deep in the pocket there, that he's most likely going to have to be pushing out here. Yep, he's calling to push. And this is DUC Win. Am I pronouncing the name right?
The English way is HUYNH, and his other way, he said was Win.
Win, yeah, that's how I would say it, is Win. But I have never seen this player before. I looked him up on Fargo. He's got 1,000 games of robustness. He's 436. And he is undefeated in this tournament. And
yep, he will have to beat him twice.
Correct. So this is a double dip scenario. Now it says race to 5. Is it not race to 6?
No, it's a race to 5 on both sides.
Oh, on both sides. I thought the winner side was race to 6. Okay.
No, when I was designing this tournament, I made a post on Facebook asking for sub 500 players' opinions, like ones that would play. You know, and I was thinking about doing a race to 6 with 32 or a race to 5 with 48. I mean, it's midnight, right? So we still have 2.5 hours. But at this double dips, like we're gonna run out of time. Like I don't have until tomorrow.
Right, because it's
today.
Yeah, and that's with race to 5. But you're trying to get through a 42-player bracket.
47.
47 players in one day.
Yeah.
That's not easy to do. Oh. All right, so DUC with the scratch. And I might be looking for a 3-foul opportunity, honestly. I'm just being honest, because there's so many walls that you could be looking at.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's see, sharing with this. I want to see what's going on where he's standing.
Yeah, I might consider a 3-foul opportunity here if you can manufacture something where you're pushing the one ball over into this grouping over here and leaving the cue ball over here somehow afterwards, making it really tough for him to get a hit, and then also giving yourself cover for a third foul. But he looks like he's going offensive. Nothing wrong with that if you can execute. It's just a little bit of a tough table. Stroke that well.
A little steep on his angle. See, that's one thing I've been really like having myself not draw with ball in hand unless I absolutely need to.
Yeah.
But I would have preferred to maybe draw done this way rather than draw. I mean, he shot that great. But
yep. You're absolutely right. Unless you have to, you always should follow when you have ball in hand for your position, because it's just so much more accurate if you have that opportunity to do that, and usually you do. There's 6 pockets on the table and you have ball in hand. You usually find a way to use follow to get shape. But there are the occasional times when you have to. All right, we're getting people to share this. Zach has posted the payouts in the chat. He's getting them posted in there. From 47 players down to just 2. We're starting the finals. If you're just tuning in, HUYNH has won the hot seat, and he has been sitting for a while waiting for his opponent to come up from the B side, which is JD CANTU, who has to double dip to get the win. And there is a huge difference between first and second place when it comes to the total payouts, because both of these players are in the winner-take-all pot. Is that correct, Zach?
No, DUC is guaranteed winner take all.
Oh, I'm sorry. JD has not bought into the winner-take-all pot. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay, so that changes things. Sorry, I was assuming that both of them had been in it. I wonder how many players have won a tournament but did not get into the winner take all pot and regretted it afterward.
Yeah.
It's like $40. Are you kidding me? To get 1,500, whatever.
Yeah, that's huge.
Right?
Yeah, it's unreal.
All right. Well, that was a great safety by DUC. And now let's see if he attacks or if he wants to play another safe. He does have the opportunity to do that. But I don't see any reason why you wouldn't go and attack here. The 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. He did get kind of funny on this 4. He's on the incorrect side of the 4 ball. He wanted to be very straight on it. It's going to be pulling away into an area that he really doesn't want the cue ball to go. I wonder if he's got so much angle that it might make sense to go now around these balls. Come back out for the 6. I'm thinking it might. Let's see what he's got.
I will say this.
Yeah, I think that's what, I don't know. That's the direction that he was going, but he certainly didn't hit it anywhere near hard enough to go that distance.
Yeah, I think like his first ball where he followed, I think it was the 4. I think you really need to not take something like that for granted, right? Because he's stunned, like it's stunned follow, and he came up short. That's why he's got weird on this rack. Just a simple follow shot.
Yeah. Okay, he's sold out the. Boy, he's really sold the farm on this one. This is just a straight roll in the 7, and as long as you don't come up behind the 9, you're good to go.
I think he's got angle going away from the. Oh no, he doesn't.
Yeah, you got to be careful you don't roll into the 9 or roll behind the 9, I should say. But from what I've seen out of JD, I expect him to know what to do in this situation. It's a matter of handling the nerves of the finals. He had to make a comeback in his last match, being down 3-1. He wins 4 straight racks to take down his opponent in the last match. Yeah, Dizzy, I hear you. Zach is, it's not his mic that's choppy. It's just that he's got a lot of background noise that's picking up, that his mic is picking up because he's in the bar. Whereas I have the luxury of being at my house in Washington and I don't have any noise at all going on here. So what you guys hear out of my mic is just me. What you hear out of Zach's mic is everything in the bar that's going on. There's not a designated area for him to sit that's quiet. So nice out from JD.
Yeah, and also too, I have to be kind of quiet because the players are not too far away from me, so they can kind of, hear me.
Yeah, exactly. And when you're quiet and everybody else is loud around you, it's hard. Your mic is like it kind of picks up little bits and pieces sometimes of what you're saying.
Yeah, maybe we're gonna have to move. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. The background noise is gonna cancel it out. We're gonna say move Evo farther away.
It is better now that they turned off the music in those speakers, I guess, that are right next to you.
Yeah. But we got a couple guys 20 feet away playing some 8-ball, it looks like, and you can hear. I'm sure you can hear him racking balls. Not now, because he's thinking about what balls need to go where.
Okay. All right. So JD with a nice break there, pockets 3 balls, gets the wing ball, the 1 ball, get another one. Yeah, he's got a chance to get going here. Getting on the correct side of the 3, either side actually. You like there? I don't like there necessarily for getting on the 4 next.
Well, somewhere in this area.
Yeah, I'm thinking either I'd like to be. I'm going to go either like in here or further out. Yeah, or I was going to say in here. That's where I was going to draw my other circle. Look at that.
Right here.
He got, yeah, that's where I want to get. He got absolutely perfect to be able to get the best chance at a good look on the 4 through the window there.
So I played a lot of video poker.
1 second, Patrick. I'll be right back.
All right. So now we're in the silence again. We don't get to hear the wonderful sounds of the ambiance of Phil's Bar and Grill on a Saturday night. Watch that scratch. I was going to say that's the only thing that you have to worry about is the scratch right there. Any other place in that area, you're good to go. Just cannot go to the pocket. So tough one from JD to turn over the table right there with ball in hand. But Duck just getting down and getting right to work. Doesn't really take a lot of time. He knows there's nothing to think about here. Just get straight on every ball. You're good to go. Well, he didn't get straight on this 8-ball, so this isn't a simple stop shot. He has to move the cue ball a bit. Should be fine. Comes dangerously close to the side pocket. How many of us has scratched at that angle and wondered how in the world did that cue ball scratch at that angle? But they do it all the time. So it was a little bit hampered with the cueing, kind of close to the pocket, close to the rail. Shooting the 9-ball. Finals match, you got nerves. A lot going on in your head here. Got to quiet it down. Listen to the music in your headphones and smooth it in.
All right, we're back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Had a player that's stuck around come up and tell me about how much money he just won on the video poker machine.
Well, that's always helpful when you're commentating a match. You need to know how much people are winning on video poker because, hey, nice shot from Duck. He took some extra time with that. Got it done. So Duck in this tournament has gone through the bracket undefeated. He has played how many matches here? He defeated Cesar Ramos 5-1. He defeated Darcy Ramage 5-4. Then he won against Juan Segundo 5-1. Then he defeated JD CANTU. So these guys played earlier in the tournament, and Duck won 5-2 early in the tournament to get to the hot seat match, which he defeated Jeff Esteban in.
Yeah, and I will say Duck has played very, very strong in this tournament.
Well, he won the hot seat with a score of 5-0.
Yeah.
Against Jeff Esteban. So yeah, he's obviously playing well. I didn't watch any of his matches. I didn't get a chance to, but I'm glad I got a chance to come into this finals. It's good to see the players that are in the area that are coming up. You know, I always think of the players that are winning these, 450, 500 and under, tournaments. These are the up and coming players, right? These are the guys that they're taking it serious. They're putting in the work, and it's fun to watch.
So with the Fargos, JD is a 479, and Duck is a 437.
Man, I feel like I'm in the mood for some chips and salsa with that music.
Dude, I could go for some chips and salsa.
I don't know, but mariachi music, I lived in San Antonio for a long time. Every time I hear mariachi now, I always think, like, oh man, I really want some Mexican food.
Chips and salsa are a great commentator snack.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful to have chips when you got a microphone right next to your mouth. It's awesome.
Yeah, with this setup I got for commentating, you can hear a penny drop from the other side of the bar. Just imagine what chips would do.
All right, kick shot from JD. Successful hit. And we're going to see another safety coming here. He's going to try to freeze him behind the 7. Oh. Good safety. I think it's jumpable though. Right? You've really only got to jump over these balls, and then you have a pretty nice landing area to bounce a couple times and have it settle in before it straightens out.
Yep, he has his short stick out. He's playing with a propel.
You like my drawing of the jump shot?
Yeah.
This is how it bounces too.
Yeah. Let's see. Follow your line. Oh, it's gone.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
bounced once. He landed about right here.
Yeah, I'm sure JD appreciates you deleting your lines so they don't distract him.
Yeah, definitely don't want to distract the player.
So I think we're gonna go for breakout here, unless he can kind of get the cue ball to go this direction, a possible 3-9 combo. So we'll see what he decides to do here. I think I want to make this ball and go for the breakout.
He's
Or
safe. Okay. I like the idea of playing safe, but I don't like the execution. Neither does he.
Well, he pushed that 4 ball in a spot where it's difficult to get to this 3-9 combo. Because that 3-9 combo looks pretty dang wired. Maybe.
Yeah. You think you're interested in the 3-9? Well,
Not necessarily, especially with that 4 ball being there.
now you're interested in the 3-7 combo.
Yeah, I mean, if that 4 wasn't there, I'm probably going to go for the 3-9. Because if you're playing 2 combos, right, you might as well go for the 9.
Right.
Yeah, Dizzy. Yeah, I have the performance rating here. I was looking at those.
Sorry, I wasn't seeing the chat. What's the performance rating? Digital Pool shows DUC playing as a 620 and JD playing as a 542. Interesting. Yeah, I don't put a whole lot of faith into the performance rating of one tournament, especially race to 5. You're only looking at a data set of 30 racks maybe.
It's a fortunate roll, a friendly wave to kind of say, hey, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, we call that the obligatory wave, the sorry, not sorry wave.
Yeah. And Angel, yes, it was. Very touchy shot.
I don't see it. I don't see you getting that. Just didn't look like you were going to get the 3 ball all the way to the rail and still hold the cue ball there. Maybe.
Spin. Yeah, I would use spin to try to get that, but could sell out. Could go past the 4. Bunch of things could go wrong.
Yep. Let's see if he goes for this bank. He's got the cut or the bank. I like the bank, honestly. Bank looks like he kind of puts the cue ball to run into the 9. Oh, he's playing the, what do we call that? I heard someone call that the APA safe.
Yeah, but they're so good, man.
Like when like the 9 ball is like on the rail right here and your cue ball is here.
Yeah.
Right, and the APA safe is just roll up to it and just freeze it to it.
Yeah, but it works. A lot of people don't know what to do from that position.
Right. But if the player knows what to do, it's not a good idea to do it against them because you're probably not going to end up in a favorable position afterwards. I just thought it was funny when somebody said
the APA safe. Yeah.
All right, you taking on anything here? Going offensive, Zach? Or are you going to try to play a defensive?
Oh, I'm playing defense.
Is the defense very easy to execute? Yeah, I think so too.
Don't make it too difficult.
Yeah, you drew that perfect. I think that looks just about right. And as long as you're focused on the cue ball, don't worry about where the 3 really ends up. As long as you're focused on that cue ball getting behind the 9, you should be okay. That's not going to do it. That is not going to get it done. So
Everybody's going off in the chat about your APA save.
sorry, guys. I'm not. Look, I'm not. You
They
know.
agree. They all agree.
All right. Well, I just want to make it clear. I'm not like bashing on APA or anything. It's just somebody said that to me one time. I like APA. I think APA is. I've never played it, but I like
APA
the
fun league.
yeah. It's a fun league. These guys are partying. They're having fun. They're not taking it serious. No, some of them do, but a lot of them are just it's their night out, and I get it. Doesn't always have to be about.
Did you see that English just kicking at the
Yeah.
last second? Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I don't-
His cue ball was right here.
I don't.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I don't know what he's going to have now, though. Still, I mean, if he back cuts this, yeah,
Just a little bit of left English and stand up. Here's your cue ball. A little bit of low right. Oh, you could totally pull this off.
all right.
I might have to go watch it hit, but
Yeah, you might have to actually on this one. I probably have you watch it.
they're okay.
They're not asking you to watch. You don't watch. Ooh, came to the inside of the pocket, and now he's tied up on the 4. So he's about.
Oh, he's on the.
I mean,
he's
he's
got
about the same distance
straight
away from the 5 as he was away from the 4. Yeah, this one he's probably going to have you watch.
Nope.
Yeah, he's going to have you watch this one.
I think he is.
Really? It's so close, and he's going to be hitting it straight on it to go to the side. Wow. That was impressive. I think JD is really feeling it right now after that shot. That was a beautiful touch on the 5 ball. He's got to be feeling good right now. Forget about the score. Forget about that you're in the finals. Forget about the money. Just focus on what you've been doing and your fundamentals. And that looks like that's what he's doing. He's not abandoning his pre-shot routine. He's sticking with it. He's going through the same, exercises through his head, his visualization of the shot. I mean, he's just looks pretty dialed in, man. I think honestly, my guess right now, we're going to see a double dip scenario. We're going 2 sets. That's what I'm calling right now. Sorry, Zach. Oh my goodness! Look at this guy. Oh,
Just press all the buttons.
I hit all the buttons, man.
Just press them all.
I didn't mean to hit the laugh button, but wow, man, did he just fire that thing in at Mach 10?
Why are you sorry? You're the one who said you were tired.
Well, but now I told you, I said you have to be entertaining because, this is late for me.
It's midnight on a Sunday morning.
And either you're entertaining or
The pool.
the pool is entertaining. But I'm still here, so.
Well, that's a good sign.
Look, I'm not saying that I want it to go to 2 sets because that does go kind of late for me. But I feel like the way that JD is hitting the ball right now and the way he's going through his pre-shot routine and how he looks on the table, I'm picking. If I'm going to pick a horse, I'm picking JD.
I will say this also. Duck does not know that he's guaranteed winner take all.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. He didn't ask.
Okay, well, I mean, it's not up to you to inform them.
Right.
That's interesting. Okay, well, that is an interesting twist. So he's probably under the impression that he has to win
To get both sides.
to get, and that's an extra $1,500 that's in that winner take all pot.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, as good as JD is playing, man, I wish he would have just hit me up and I would have said, dude, I'll just pay the $40 for you and I'll split it with you, man.
Right.
I'll buy you in. So day 2 billiards, I believe that's Mike D. Says duck all day. And Paul says he's been training. He's letting Mike know that he's been training JD. So that changes. It maybe changes. You gotta get the inside info, man. If you're going to put a sweat bet out there, you got to have some inside knowledge.
And I will say this too. Duck has been sitting for a couple hours now, and JD has been playing.
You know, that makes a difference. And I'll tell you what, a double dip scenario in a race to 5 and 9 balls, not that big of a deal, right? Because race to 5 and 9 balls fast.
Yep.
On a small table. Stephanie says Mike clearly hasn't been watching all day. He's still sticking by it. He says duck for first. All right.
Oh, where's this 2 going to end up? Yeah.
It's going to end up perfectly safe. You got the cue ball right behind the 9. Yeah, you got that right, Paul. You got to be playing hard in a tournament like this to get to this point. All right, so Duck is getting himself dialed in with his geometry. Get that kicking angle settled. Good contact, and he's going to get a nice safety out of this. Big reward. And look what he's done to the 4. We are definitely in 3 foul territory here with that 4 tied up like that.
Yeah, that's like the only way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so he's taken the 6 ball. Actually, he's made this a little easier. You might not be going for a 3 ball. You might go for the breakout now. Not right now, but I see the breakout is with the 3 ball, like putting the 3 in the side.
Yeah, because in case you make the 4.
Yeah.
The 6 is sitting right there. Oh, is that? Yeah, that's the 6.
Yeah, the 6 is already. I was thinking the 6 would be gone. He's looking at the 2 in the side, getting short shape. Yeah, he's looking at the angle on the 3 to break out the 4. And I think a lot of players don't realize that breakout is not your only option. You could play position on the 3 to get your cue ball down here. And then you have a really good lockup opportunity with a safety on the 4.
Yeah, what does that look like? Yeah, I can see. I'm in that line. He has plenty of room to bring the 4 ball behind the 7.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And that's more predictable. It's more predictable than a breakout shot. Because if you're going to use the 3 ball to break out the 4, you better get shape. Either pocket the 4, and so you're shooting the 6, which is a duck next. But if you don't pocket the 4, then
I think he's gonna have to come up underneath this 4 if he's going for the breakout. Without then, well, maybe not. No, he can break that out.
I think he can. I think he's got the right angle to.
Yeah, he can overcut that.
Yeah, you can overcut it a little bit to here, and I think you can get that cue ball to come in this way. It looks like your tangent line looks pretty good for that breakout. But if you don't pocket the 4, you're really going to be risking. What are you going to have? So here we go. So he came into the underside of the 4, broke it out. All right. This is just test your nerves time, because you're just going to send that cue ball back and forth. As long as it's going back and forth in a straight line, you're going to be good. No matter where you end up. I don't like slow rolling unless he's playing it safe, which that works out pretty good too.
Yeah, David, the entry fee was $220, and then a winner take all side pot and a top 3 side pot, both at $40. And out of 47 players, 42 took the top 3 and 37 took the winner take all.
So I do not like the way that JD kicked that direction at the 4 ball. I felt like his chances of making it maybe were better, but your chances of selling out if you miss are really great when you go that direction. I feel like
there's the 6 ball. I mean, either way, he almost took himself on the 6, but I thought he was shooting the 7 next.
Yeah, that 6 has been sitting there in the dark little corner recesses of that pocket for a while.
Oh, thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know. It's a couple big payout tournaments, and I'm starting to get a little addicted to them, which could be a good thing.
Okay, this works out okay. Down it goes, and he's perfect on the 9, more or less. Okay, not perfect, but perfect enough. That is such an interesting twist. That Duck does not know that he has already won the winner take all pot. He is not asked about it.
Yeah, it's a big deal, man.
I've never really thought about that before in a situation like this in a finals. It's like, what does that do to you? Does it help? Does it hurt? Does it, is it less motivation or is it less pressure knowing that you've already won something? Or is it better to like be striving for something that you think you still have to win?
Well, let me
I don't know.
break it down, but I'll break it down in a second. So here's my take on it, right? Second place is 23. The winner take all cycle is close to 15.
Right.
So you're in the mindset that you want either guaranteed 2,300 versus guaranteed 3,800 plus the top 3 side pods. So for like right now, he may think he's guaranteed 23, where in reality he's guaranteed 4,000.
Right.
So I think you play a little more loose, a little less nervous, because in your head, like you already won pretty big.
Yeah, it's like you're playing with house money kind of thing, where you just maybe kind of loosen it up a little bit. But maybe some players, they play better with the pressure of still having to strive to win more.
Yeah, a couple opinions in the chat. Yeah, everybody's kind of leaning towards not knowing.
Yeah, it's interesting. Paul says he's focused either way, shouldn't matter. Angel says he'd prefer not to know. So push out coming from DUC. What are you doing here? You're not giving it back? Where's your safety, Zach?
That wasn't a push.
Yeah, it was.
No, because he pushed before that.
He just pushed out. Oh, geez. You know what? I'm sorry. I got caught watching my YouTube screen because I was reading the chat, and then I started watching the YouTube video, which is behind.
You are tired.
Rookie mistake, man. It's like the first time I've commentated it before. I'm not looking at the live feed. I'm looking at the YouTube.
Ooh, look at this shot. And he's going to
make a heck of a shot.
He doesn't make the 2, so now he has the 2 ball.
I'm watching the right screen now. That was a heck of a shot. He had to come rail first into that one. And he comes up absolutely golden. So is this the 4 or the 8? I think it's the 8 ball.
The 4.
And it's the 4? Okay, thanks. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's the 8 ball. Appreciate it.
I got you.
So 3 to the 4, that's a big difference.
I like your take on it, Joel.
Yeah, I agree with Joel as well. But still, the money has a certain amount of pressure component to it, because I think, Joel, that as players of this sport, I think that we count the dollars as measures of our success in matches and in tournaments and things like that, because money is so integrated into the sport of playing for money that we start to measure the success in the amount of dollars. So I don't know that I would say most, I would say many players. It's not about the money. That's just my take, though.
All right, so what are you doing here, Patrick? 50-50.
It's a 50-yard line shot. I'm going to this bottom left corner, and I'm bringing the cue ball this way.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, I don't like coming inside on that pocket. That was really risky to scratch. I like to stun it to that, spot, maybe like right around there.
Like it's inside English.
Yeah.
David, what are some ways to handle pressure situations? I have a couple answers, I guess. There's a couple guys in the chat that may have another take on it. I like to just try to stay calm, close my eyes and breathe if I need to, and just focus on the routine. I was playing in a ECA tournament at the coast, and Sheldon LeBeau on my team, man, it was like hill for the team, and he was our hammer, and he ran that rack out like it was nothing and pretty quick, and I asked him about it. He goes, "It's routine, man. Like just follow the routine."
Well, that's just because Sheldon's been playing the game for like 60 years.
Oh yeah, but it's still pressure. I mean, it was like late in the tournament.
I'm just kidding, Sheldon, if you're watching. I know you're not 60 yet, but he is getting close.
Well,
you wouldn't tell by watching him doing wheelies on his mountain bike.
is that still his profile picture?
That's still his life.
Yeah.
Nice shot,
JD.
Wow. Yeah, staying down, man. That was clutch right there. Going up 3-2. And boy, that rack was looking like it was all duck win, and it turned on that 9-ball. But JD putting down a gem to lock it down.
Ooh, I like how you said that. Put down a gem.
That was a gem, man. I mean, that 9-ball was not easy. Cue ball was, he was back cutting it to a blind pocket. Cue ball's far away. He hit it smooth, man. All right. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Where's this 2-ball going to end up? Good break. Not much love here on this 2. I think I may be trying to spin this cue ball onto this rail and try to tuck behind the 9. Not really concerned about where the 2's going. Just kind of trying to focus on that cue ball. He is on the rail though, so it's a little tough to use outside English. I'm not sure what his plan was there. Duck's lining up this 9-ball, seeing if he can kick into this 2 and give the 9 a little whirl. You might be able to see the edge of the 2. You may be thinking about, no way. Wow, he did. He could see that too, and it falls into the side pocket and leaves him a shot on the 3 with natural to get him natural angle for the 4.
All right, I'm back.
So looks like Duck played a safe,
Yeah, nice
or
one. Dude.
maybe treated that like a two-way shot. I think I was running there. I think I was going for the out with the position he had.
That's pretty tough safe to get out of because you're blocking all the kicking angles. The 6 blocks the.
Well, you can pull that shot that Duck just pulled. I didn't really draw that up the best. It's a very thin cut, but
Yeah, that's it, that point where he's going right here. That's the line that he can see past the 7. So I don't think that's on.
wow, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be really tough. Yeah. And I know that's the most because that's where that's where you would initially look to see, if I barely miss the 7, where can I get? Thank you, Mike. I'm getting caught up in the chat. You guys are blowing it up. I love it.
EvoSports rules. It absolutely does.
I wish every venue had EvoSports, and not just because I own the company, but because I love watching pool. I love commentating pool, and I love all of the action that we get to watch all the time and be part of. And I think it's really fun. I really want Midway. I want Midway to get EvoSports so that we can. I think there's just so many cool people out of there, that area, and great tournaments out of there. So anybody that shoots out of Midway, hit me up. I know Jeff. I was commentating with him. He says he plays out of there. I've heard lots of great things about that place. All right, so back to this action though. Duck with a chance to tie the score. Had a great run going on the last rack, but missing the 9 ball cost him the rack. And he's trying to make up for it now. And he's got to go 3 rails, position for the 9. He's not hitting it very hard. One thing I do like about Duck's approach to the patterns that he plays, for one, he's very accurate in his shooting, ball pocketing skills. He seems to do less with the cue ball than a lot of other players try to do. Less movement. And you guys are great. I appreciate all of the love, the EvoSports love in the chat. Thank you, Mike. Good call.
Like that, Mike. These days, a big tournament isn't big unless it's on EvoSports. I love that.
It's like, if it's not on EvoSports, did it really happen? We
Right.
don't know because we didn't get to watch. We think it happened because people told us about it.
Yeah, there's that saying. What's that saying? Pick or it didn't happen? Like EvoSports or it didn't happen.
So much better than telling the story is actually showing it. Here's what happened. Here's my 2-rail kick to get out hill.
Yeah, I got a hole-in-one in golf one time.
Really?
No.
Oh, you could have had me there. Right, I got you.
Yeah, that's when you say, was it on EvoSports?
He's set up for the 3-9. Here we go. And boy, did he get as good as he could have.
Yeah, that's absolutely. I think he
Yeah.
had angle 2 on the 9, so I don't know. It's pretty straight.
Oh, he's all day. He was setting up for this. He was looking for this shot. Take the lead 4-3. Duck win is on the hill. Just like that. It was 3-2 a second ago. Now it's 4-3 the other way. It is a quick swinging game. But now JD to break and going to get the opportunity to take it to Hill. I'll tell you what, guys. I really want to see more 9-foot EvoSports action at Silver Star. I feel like those 9-footers are still kind of underutilized, and the owner over there, Tim, made a significant investment into the 9-foot diamonds. When are you stepping up to the 9, man?
I know. I need to get
You're going to graduate from the toy table. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's
I
time.
don't know, man. If I could win a big tournament, like a big tournament on a bar box, I'm like the happiest man in the world. But if I start playing on a 9, I feel like I set my expectations so high.
Yeah, but man, there's nothing better than the thrill of grinding out a one-pocket match with a good player and out-moving him. You'll become hooked. I guarantee it.
Well, can't really go for this 9 because it kind of takes you way far away.
You could combo bank the 9.
Yeah, you're carrying me towards the 7.
Yeah, maybe you make the 7 too. Or you make the 4.
Yeah, you will.
There's
Either
lots
way.
of balls on the table. You could make any one of them. All right, which safety are you playing?
Yeah, exactly. I think I like setting the 1
Yeah.
kind of over here and playing the cue ball. That was
Uh-huh.
a bad line, but basically this way.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at as well. What happens if you pocket the 1?
Yeah, is that the 2 or the 4?
Because your line is kind of taking the 1 towards that pocket. Let's
Yeah.
see what he does. He's standing more towards the 5. I like this. He got a huge wall of balls, tons of stuff to get in the way. There's no jump shot. And the kick is tough too. That 9 ball blocks off the natural kick path, I believe, is somewhere like this. Maybe even like this. It's certainly not here. Right? So that 9 ball is blocking all of that option.
Yeah, his parallel line is like there. I wonder if you can.
Yeah, you're talking about the parallel shift to get the 2 rail
wonder if he
to 1.
can jump 2 rail kickers. Oh, he has room.
Oh, nice hit. Oh, an unfortunate scratch. I mean, it was a good measurement from Duck to find that parallel shift, that two rail kick. Oh, look at this. Paul Marquez says Mike Lee and him want to play a Scotch doubles 1 pocket at Silver Star. Maybe Sean Lewis, Ed Hop. That would be a good matchup. Would love to see that.
Get on that hot seat and chill action.
I don't know. Ed Hobbs is a Scotch doubles 1 pocket. I don't know.
Ed Hobbs played Scotch with Bobby Campbell in that Battle of the Beast tournament.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Scotch doubles 1 pocket though. That's a whole new That's a
Oh, is
that's a
that what it
whole new
was?
level,
Oh,
man. I
scratch
mean,
one pocket. Oh,
yeah, you really, talk about being in sync with your strategy with your partner. That's a whole different animal.
see, this is a.
Are you yawning? Are you yawning,
No.
Zach?
No,
Did I hear a yawn? I sure as hell heard a yawn.
muted myself. Maybe I didn't.
All right, so JD got himself on the rail and straight on the 2, but I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah, the angle. I think you can play it. Might be the cheapest pocket. Play it off the rail with a little bit of left English, because he needs to be on the right side of that.
He's playing it off the 3 because he got so straight on it. Yeah, I was looking at that too, going off the 3 because he was very straight. Oh, I like it. He's getting low on this ball. Oh, and he made the 6 accidentally.
He doesn't have a shape on the 3.
Yeah, the pool gods did not reward him for that.
Oh, is he gonna cut this 3? Oh my God, is he gonna cut this 3?
No, I don't think he doesn't have room for that.
Maybe.
No way. He's kicking. He's kicking at it, Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Calm down, Zach. There's no world in which he had that shot.
I don't know.
Okay, Duck with a chance to win the tournament on this turn. That could be JD's last turn at the table. If Duck can complete these 4 balls, he will be the champion. Yeah, big moment here, Paul. You got it. And he knows it too. This is when you got to just bear down, focus on your fundamentals.
You got straight.
Yeah, don't get straight.
Oh, you got straight.
That's going to be really hard. That's going to be really hard to get us something on the 7.
He might have a little angle going away from the pocket. You gotta hit this so good. Like you gotta hit it good with a bunch of spin.
Ooh, I don't like it, man. In a finals, man. I don't know if I'm going to risk missing that ball. I want to at least have a shot at the 7, even if it's a safety opportunity. I want to have something at the 7. I don't want to hit this with so much juice and spin that I miss the shot. I don't like his shape. Of course, nobody wants to be straight on a ball when you're far away from your next shot. This is the worst possible place he could have ended up, other than being hooked in the corner. Hey. All right. What's he got for us? He's just going to take his medicine, as he should. And now what are we going to see? Are we going to see a safety? It's there. If you want it, you can play the pin up this way. And the cue ball this way. Trying to use the 9 as cover. I think that's on. And he does. Does he get the 9 in the way?
Wow.
He sure does, man.
Wow.
JD's going to have to jump for his life. Jumping for his tournament life right now.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Right?
Hold on a second. He's looking.
What?
He is looking.
He's looking at it like it might actually.
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was blocked, but
That's well.
okay. Oh, this is
Wow.
almost really good, man. If he hits that just a little bit more and gets that 7 down in this area, oh, that would have been just sick. But this one is tough, but I like the speed in that. What JD hit that just a little bit harder would have been beautiful. Still making it a lot of distance. And a pressure moment. This is what champions are made of. How well do you do under pressure down the line, down the stretch? He's not going for the, he's not taking the bait, not going for the offense, and electing to play the safety instead.
What do you think? APA safe?
No. I'm not thinking of an APA safe here, Zach. No. What am I thinking, though?
Who might bank this?
Safety. Get behind the 9.
Wow.
Look at this.
Oh.
Look at that, man. I'm gonna give JD some love on that one because that was a beautiful cue ball. Look at how he floated that cue ball to that spot on the rail. I don't know if he could have hit that any better.
I think we both gave him the cash register at the same time.
Did we? I don't think he could have hit that any better. And Duck has to kick the 7 ball. And he's missed it. Ball in hand for JD. What a turn of events. The twists and turns in this finals match are never ending. Is it 700 and under? That safety was pretty on point, man. I really like that safety from JD. The cue ball control was just phenomenal. He had the knowledge to do that shot.
Oh, I already saw bad news coming from that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he was trying to get on the short side of the 9 or not, but
Yeah, Paul says he didn't like that angle. I didn't like that angle either, man.
yeah, I thought it was a little bit
steeper. Playing
Yeah.
with outside English coming up here. That's my shot right there.
Yeah.
All
I'll
right,
tell you,
see if we can
man,
pull this off.
this is the nerves. This is the nerves of the situation. I'd say like a few racks ago or the last match or whatever, he probably plays that ball in hand a lot different. It's just the situation and the pressure. He's missed the 9. Oh, no. It's going to lay up. Not quite a layup, but definitely manageable.
Yeah.
Oh, heartbreaker to have ball in hand and 2 balls on the table when you don't get out. That's a heartbreaker. in the finals. Measure twice, cut once, carpenters will say. And here we go.
No, we don't have time to measure twice. Just get it right the first time.
Well, he's measuring more than twice. He knows how important it is. And
Yeah, huge shot right here.
sometime tonight, we're going to find out if he makes this 9 ball. No, I'm just giving him a hard time. It's worth it to take your time on this one. Here we go. Duck Win takes it down undefeated the entire tournament. Phil's Bar and Grill, 500 and under, run by the one and only Zach Zager, comes to an end. All right, Zach's going to go on mute because he's got to go pay these guys a bunch of money. Thanks, everybody in the chat, for watching. It was a really fun time commentating. Glad you guys were there, keeping us entertained. And that was pretty exciting. Could have went either way. At any rate, I'm out, guys. I'll see you soon.
He left. Oh, no. Yeah, I muted it because I went to go get the tablet so they didn't end it early. But yeah, guys, I don't know what Patrick just said. I can talk with a normal voice now. I hope it sounds better. But yeah, thanks for watching. Come hang out with Trevor, Zick, and Dick and I on Monday night at 7 p.m. live on Silver Stars EvoSports. And if you don't have EvoSports, figure out how you can get it. Good night, guys.